Hey, Eagles fans! We're back with an exclusive video and the latest updates on our beloved Philadelphia Eagles. Before we dive in, don't forget to subscribe to our channel and hit that like button. This way, you'll stay in the know and never miss any breaking news or exclusive content. The Philadelphia Eagles finished the regular season with an impressive 14-3 record, leading the NFL in rushing attempts while ranking at the bottom in passing attempts per game. Although this might seem like a disadvantage to some, it actually reflects the team's strategy, a squad that knows how to win through physical dominance. Throughout the season, the Eagles showcased their ability to control the game on the ground, bolstered by a solid defense and an offense focused on protecting the ball and advancing steadily, even if that meant not relying much on the passing game. This approach was evident in their 22-10 wild-card playoff win over the Green Bay Packers. While the win was built on a strong defensive performance and an effective ground game, the Eagles' strategy of playing an ugly game was also crucial to their success. Quarterback Jalen Hurts, who is often regarded as one of the best in the league, had a subpar playoff performance, completing just 13 of 21 passes. This is particularly notable given the high expectations for Hurts. The game was controlled by the Eagles' defense, which forced a fumble on the opening kickoff return, immediately putting the team in a favorable position. From that point, Philadelphia's defense maintained control, ensuring the Packers never regained momentum. The win was not without its challenges, however. The Eagles suffered a significant injury to linebacker Nakobe Dean, who appeared to sustain a knee injury that could potentially end his season. This loss is a major blow for Philadelphia, as Dean has been a key figure in the team's defense. With a lack of depth in certain positions, this injury could pose a serious problem in the coming rounds. The Eagles are preparing to face high-powered offenses such as the Vikings or Rams, and their ability to overcome such injuries will be tested. Despite these challenges, the Eagles' performance against the Packers showed that they are capable of adapting to various situations. While their passing attack was ineffective, the defense and the ground game stepped up. The Eagles had no turnovers and rushed for 169 yards, with 36 of those coming from Hurts himself. This was enough to secure a comfortable victory, even with an offense that was far from its best. The real question now is whether this formula will hold up against more explosive teams like the Vikings or Rams. ESPN's Mike Greenberg raised concerns about the Eagles' ability to win in a shootout, but based on their performance this season, the team has shown that it can adapt when necessary. Offensively, the Eagles face a challenge in terms of versatility. While Hurts was able to control the game against the Packers, keeping things simple and avoiding risky plays, the true test will come when the Eagles need to perform in a high-scoring game. Greenberg questioned whether Hurts and the team could turn it on when necessary. The concern is valid, but it doesn't take away from the fact that the Eagles have a well-rounded team with a solid track record this season. For instance, in Week 15, they dominated the Steelers with a passing attack that resulted in 290 yards, showing their ability to score efficiently when needed. As the Eagles move deeper into the playoffs, they will face more difficult challenges. While their defense carried them to victory over the Packers, they can't rely solely on that in the next rounds. The offense must find a way to contribute more effectively, particularly against teams with explosive offenses. The upcoming games will be tough, but the Eagles have already shown their resilience and ability to overcome adversity. The key question is whether they can combine their physical style of play with more offensive efficiency to compete with stronger teams. The pressure will only increase as the Eagles continue in the playoffs. They've been able to dominate teams like the Packers, but they will need to be prepared to face offenses like those of the Vikings or Rams, who can score quickly and often. Hurts, while capable of managing the game, will need to prove that he can lead a more dynamic and high-powered offense when required. The Eagles' defense has been the backbone of their success, but they will need their offense to step up against elite quarterbacks and high-scoring offenses. The Vikings and Rams have the ability to score in a hurry, and the Eagles will need to match that pace. If the Eagles are to make a deep playoff run, they'll need to rely on a more consistent offensive output. Hurts will need to develop better chemistry with his receivers, particularly A.J. Brown and Devonta Smith, and he'll need to take more control of the game when necessary. With Nakobe Dean's injury, the team may also have to lean more on their offense, which means Hurts and the offensive line will need to pick up the slack. Ultimately, the next few weeks will reveal whether the Eagles can rise to the challenge. The road to the Super Bowl will be filled with obstacles, But the Eagles' resilience and adaptability could be exactly what they need to go all the way. As of now, they remain one of the most unpredictable teams in the league, and that might just be their greatest strength moving forward. Before we continue, don't forget to subscribe to our channel and give this video a like. Your support helps us keep delivering the latest updates on our Philadelphia Eagles. And don't be shy. Share your thoughts on the news in the comments below. Last week, the football world was taken by surprise when Nick Sirianni, head coach of the Philadelphia Eagles, made an emotional statement about Lane Johnson, one of the cornerstones of the team's offensive line. Johnson's decision to leave the Eagles and join the San Francisco 49ers marked the end of an era and created a wave of emotions among players, fans, and NFL experts. The bond between Sirianni and Johnson, built on mutual respect and admiration, came to a close after Johnson decided to pursue a new chapter in his career with the 49ers. During the press conference, Nick Sirianni expressed his full support for Lane Johnson, saying, "May he be happy with the San Francisco 49ers." While brief, Sirianni's words carried deep emotional weight. For many, it was a confirmation that their connection went beyond the football field, strengthened by a genuine friendship. Sirianni took the opportunity to highlight Johnson's immense contribution to the team and the impact he had on the Eagles' successful campaigns in recent years. Johnson was not only a key player in protecting quarterback Jalen Hurts, but also became a vital leader in the locker room. His departure at the age of 33 marked the end of an era for the Eagles, particularly for their offensive line, which had become one of the most respected in the NFL with Johnson's presence. He's not just a great player, but an incredible person. I've had the privilege of coaching him and witnessing his dedication and professionalism every day, said Sirianni, visibly emotional. The coach added, "I know he will do great things in San Francisco, and I'll be cheering him on from afar." Lane Johnson was one of the most important figures in the success of the Eagles' offensive line, playing a crucial role in their Super Bowl 52 victory over the New England Patriots. His ability to protect the quarterback and create running lanes for the offense set him apart as one of the best in the league, making him a living legend in Philadelphia. Johnson's decision to join the 49ers, one of the most successful franchises in recent NFL history, was seen by many as an opportunity for him to secure another championship title. With a team full of talent, including quarterback Brock Purdy, the 49ers are considered one of the favorites to win it all this season, and the addition of an experienced player like Johnson only bolsters that standing. In his farewell message, Johnson expressed his deep gratitude to everyone in Philadelphia, from teammates to the fans who supported him throughout his long journey with the franchise. "It's been an honor to wear this jersey. I've always given my best, and I gave everything I had for the team and the city of Philadelphia," said the player before formally bidding farewell. In addition to Sirianni's words of support, other members of the Eagles roster also shared their thoughts on Johnson's departure. Quarterback Jalen Hurts, who has flourished behind Johnson's protection, emphasized the crucial role Johnson played in his development as a player. "He's always been a wall for me, both on and off the field. I've learned so much from him," Hurts commented. Johnson's transition to the San Francisco 49ers marks a new chapter in his career. Though he is now in the later stages of his playing days, he remains one of the most respected players in his position. His experience and skill set are seen as essential to strengthening the 49ers' already formidable offensive line, and his leadership could be a key factor in their pursuit of another Super Bowl title. With Johnson's departure, the Eagles now face the challenge of filling one of the largest voids on their offensive line. While the team does have some potential replacements on the roster, it will be difficult to find someone who can offer the same combination of talent and leadership that the veteran brought to the field. The Eagles' offensive line will undoubtedly look different in the coming seasons, but the memory of Johnson's impact will linger. Lane Johnson's exit also serves as a moment of reflection for Eagles fans, who have always considered him an emblematic figure of the team. Throughout his long tenure in Philadelphia, Johnson not only helped secure victories but also became a symbol of perseverance, work ethic, and dedication to the team. He earned his place as one of the greats, not just for his technical ability, but for his commitment to always give his best in every situation. Johnson's decision to join the 49ers represents his desire to continue competing at the highest level and potentially add another Super Bowl ring to his collection before he eventually calls it a career. However, his departure from Philadelphia signals the end of a golden era for the Eagles. His absence will undoubtedly leave a void, but his legacy will live on through the countless players and fans he inspired. Looking ahead, the 49ers will greatly benefit from Johnson's wealth of experience. His ability to read defenses and adjust on the fly makes him a perfect fit for San Francisco's aggressive style of play. With the 49ers gearing up for a strong Super Bowl run, Johnson's presence on their offensive line could very well make the difference between victory and defeat when it matters most. Ultimately, Lane Johnson's departure from Philadelphia represents a bittersweet moment for both the Eagles and the NFL as a whole. While his new journey with the 49ers brings fresh excitement, the legacy he leaves behind in Philadelphia will be felt for years to come. The relationship between Sirianni and Johnson, founded on deep respect and admiration, will remain one of the most cherished aspects of their careers. As Johnson embarks on his new adventure, Eagles fans will surely continue to watch his progress with fond memories and hope for his future success. That's it for this update. If you enjoyed the video and want to stay updated with exclusive news about our Philadelphia Eagles, be sure to subscribe to our channel and hit that like button. We can't wait to hear your thoughts in the comments. See you in the next video.